All right, frugal friends, as I said I would do, I have jumped right into this next project, which is painting the wall that we cleaned the other week whilst it is still fairly clean. I've already gotten a first coat along here, messed up a little bit there. I'm not worried about that because I've still got to paint all that chair rail anyhow. I need to get my painter's tape down, but it is in the attic and it's crazy hot up there right now, and I have the energy right now to work, so I'm just going to do the bottom section right now because I don't need to worry about goof ups. Because like I said, I am still going to do the chair rail and the baseboards. Oh, those horrible baseboards. So when this kind of beige tan part dries, then I can come back and properly use my painter's tape and get those parts done and cleaned up. Anywho, boy, this is going to make a difference. I can already tell just with this little bit, and I'm so excited. This just feels so good, getting all these things done that have been needing to be done for so long, and we are going to get to enjoy the results. I went ahead and sucked it up and got up in the attic and got down the painter's tape and got that all laid out and have put 2 coats on here, and then obviously you can see I've done some touch up since taking that plate off of the outlet cover, and I need to clean that up a little bit and finish putting this coat on. But we're moving right along. And now a little rest, a little Powerade, and a documentary about cults. All right, major progress, feeling pretty good, also pretty tired, but we've got a first coat on all of the major surfaces, including behind the fridge. I got quite a bit done. Quite a bit done there. Can't really see it because I had to move the fridge back out of the way. But anywho, that's awesome. I still need to wash the wall up here so that I can paint that. The trim will not happen probably for another couple of days. But I think it is time, now that it's like 9 o'clock, it's definitely time to call it a day. And we'll jump right back in tomorrow. I've gotten the first coat on the baseboards, and boy, does that make a difference. Just that first coat. Really, wow. What I'm working on right now, as this dries, I went ahead and put second coats on these baseboards and on the side of this cupboard, and now we'll let those dry. But for a little bit, I'm going to take a short break while these parts dry, and I'm going to attend to the rest of the house. Things like dishes and garbage and the bathroom and laundry. One of the most important things while doing a big project like this is keeping up on the other stuff, the maintenance stuff, so that your whole house isn't a total disaster, even though currently the kitchen is. The problem with committing to do a job correctly is that it takes forever. Forever. It'll be worth it though. It will be worth it. So I've mostly put this wall back together because it just needed to be done, and the painting is done. I've still got to do this, get this tidied back up, clean that up, just clean up the top there. And I need to wash the windows and clean the blinds, but I'm just so sick of this wall. I'm just done with this wall, just even looking at this wall, and I'm done with painting. I mean, I'm not done, I've got plenty more to do, but I just need a break from it. So what I'm gonna do is start working on cupboards. I'm going to have the kids empty everything out of these cupboards, and we're going to clean them and then get them organized, throw away whatever needs to be thrown away, and hopefully also get to these cupboards as well. They need to be cleaned and oiled and all of that, but I don't think that'll happen today. I think our goal will just be to get these 4 sets of cupboards cleaned out, you know, wiped down, and then put back together. I think that is a pretty good goal for today. Be so careful with the dishes. I love having such great helpers. Cupboards look so much better. Super happy, nice and clean. And we did go ahead and do the bottom ones. This is how we stay on top of it, by going back through all those things that we've done before and just, yeah, maintaining. And then you don't have to do the crazy deep cleaning so often if you just stay on top of it. On today's agenda, we have, as far as the kitchen goes, this section right here. I've washed and painted the wall to that pretty clear line you can see right there. And now I'm going to scrub the wall from the top all the way down. I'm going to take everything off those shelves and scrub them, move the stove, clean behind it, under it, all of that. Yes, I really want a new stove. Yes, it is going to happen, but this one, it does the job for now, so we're just going to clean it up as best we can. I will be honest and very ashamedly admit that I have never cleaned this oven, nor the like thingies on top, but I'm adopting the mentality right now that, hello, why should I be thinking I'm going to get anything new? Why should I invest in anything new if I'm not even taking good care of the things that we already have? It's just silliness, you know? So we're going to get this thing scrubbed up and cleaned, and we're going to make the best possible use of it, take the best possible care of it until such time that we go ahead and replace it. We've gotten everything off of the tops up there, and I've scrubbed up there, ready to go ahead and put a first coat of paint. I've taped off some things here so that we can get a second coat of paint and done properly this time over here so we can avoid issues like getting paint where it's not supposed to be. I got really tired the other day, so I took a couple days off. The problem is when you get really tired during these projects, that's when it gets sloppy and you don't do it right. And so best thing is to pace yourself and take breaks. And I have to keep reminding myself of that. You know, better to take the time and do it right the first time than to have to go back with paint thinner and try to get that off of the tile. So trying to do it right this time, but also addressing other things, cleaning the towel basket, because boy, does it need it. And this thing, it's out of the dumpster. Didn't always look like this. I've actually cleaned and repainted it probably 3 times since finding it in a residential bin next to my brother's old apartment. So the plan today is to Clorox and scrub the outside of the garbage can. I already did the inside the other day. And to Clorox, scrub, and repaint this awesome little stand that has come in so handy. The garbage goes under it and the towel basket goes on top, which eventually I'd actually like to change that too and have a different setup, but for now that's what's been working for us. So I just need to clean it up. We're also going to prep this wall. It needs to be scrubbed and taped, and then we can go ahead and at least get first coats on all of this surface. Over here, I need to do the second coat here behind the fridge, second coat on the bottom, and there along the side of that cupboard. There are things that need to be repaired and finished, like we ran out of trim here and never did the rest of the way, so that's got to get done. And already this chair rail needs to be dusted and washed again before I can start painting it. Stuff like this, where the piece fell off of tile, that's going to have to be redone. But I'm not going to worry about those kinds of little details until I've gotten all the scrubbing, deep cleaning, and painting done. We will come back and do those kinds of things and put in things like that never happened, like right here. Never put in a cover over this outlet. You know, all those little kinds of details that we just, again, we pooped out when we gutted and redid the kitchen. And We just got tired and didn't do those things. So before I go to Seattle in a week, we're getting those things done. Okay, so meanwhile, while I'm doing all that, I had Reagan empty out all the beads from these cases that we found in the bins a couple weeks ago. And he is going to, well, and then I washed them, and he's going to start getting our Legos, the little tiny ones anyway, sorted into those very convenient totes, which will be really handy. So we'll be able to find things like hair and little tiny bits much easier and know what we have, all our little animals, things like that. And then the other thing I'm doing, hi Reggie, as I'm going around and, getting a project done here, a project done there, I'm trying to go back to the things I've already done, like the fridge and the freezer, and I went ahead and wiped it down inside again and wiped down the outside of the fridge again, because that's another thing. As you're going around, since it's not all getting done in one day, like on those TV shows where they have a whole crew, it's being lived in and it's getting dirty again. And like the stove even already needs to be washed up on the outside. Things like that. You got to keep going back around, getting these projects done, certainly, but also spending some time, maybe after a first coat of paint is done or after an area is taped, going back through and attending to those projects that have already been done and just keeping them clean. So it's it's a lot of work, but slowly but surely, it's coming along. We're getting there. Okay, turn off this water. Been watering plants. It has been a very long, tiring day, but got all of that cleaned up. Got a coat of paint in that section right there. Took down the fire extinguisher because it needs to be cleaned, and this whole wall needs to be cleaned and painted. You can see where I stopped. Got the taping done. Got taping done down there. Let's see, what else did we do? Legos. We played with Legos. Oh, yes. Over here. Got all of this done. It's coming along. It is definitely coming along. Just having it clean, guys. Wow, what a difference. This is 2 coats, about 3/4 of the way up. I will work on that part in the morning. Have not even gotten 1 coat down here, but I will. Got all of this taped off and got that section right there. Got the first coat and got a second coat over here, which definitely makes a difference. Slowly but surely, it's coming. It's coming together. It is so aggravating though, having all of these different things going on, even in just this one room, but you know what I'm talking about, having your kitchen all crazy and can't even put your oven all the way against the wall. Oh, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good because it's all going to be, already it's so much better. Even just having my laundry basket so pristine and clean. What a difference. Boy, it makes a difference, and it just feels good. That is all I've got for you guys right now on this continuing kitchen cleanup that I am trying to get done before Mimi and I head off to Seattle. Good luck to you all on whatever projects and things you're working on to better your life, your home, your surroundings, and we'll be checking in real soon. Take care.